Hey guys, Nancy Faye here, Modern Day Pilgrim. I hope you're having a fabulous night tonight. Well, here we are in my van. I wanted to discuss with everybody all the things I used this past summer on my camping trips that were USB powered or charged. But the most important thing is, how did I charge those things? So I think we should start there. So what I purchased for my adventures as my power source is this Jackery right here. This is a Jackery 500. And it has 3 USB ports. It has 1 wall plug and a 12 volt. This thing is amazing. I use it to also power my refrigerator, which is an Alpacool C20. The hottest temperatures I was out, I think it was maybe 85 during the day and mid 60s at night. The refrigerator, let's see, 35 to 40 watts. That's all it pulled. So, I mean, it's like nothing. It's amazing. First things first. So, obviously, we need to keep cool in the van and have air circulation. So, one of my purchases was this fan. And I loved this fan so much that I actually bought another one. So, I do have 2, and I put them on the back of each headrest. On the underneath of the fan, it has this hook. Can you see the hook? There it is. Either you can, hook them up on your garment rack holder thingies, handrails here. I also have these S hooks that I just put anywhere to hang anything. But how I use them is I actually connect them to the rod of my headrest, and I angle them because they're like directional. One on myself, and if I'm bringing my granddaughter, I angle one towards her. These fans are great. They have 3 different settings. That's low, medium, high. So these are great. And the light, I don't really need the light so much, but my granddaughter likes to play with it when she comes, so whatever. But it's kind of like a little night light if you did need one. So like I said, I have 2 of those, and I put one on each side of the headrest. And if my granddaughter's with me, I actually lay her seat down. She sleeps in the front of the van on the front seat. She's only 5. And I just put hers on the console next to her, and it works out perfectly. So having ventilation is crucial when you're a van camper. The other thing with that we should talk about really quick is keeping your windows cracked a little bit. And having your windows cracked can cause issues if it's raining or there's bugs. So here's the thing. You need rain guards on your windows. So I purchased rain guards, I think through WeatherTech. And you can install them yourself, but they're the best thing. You can crack your windows, your front window passenger, and then the 2 sides here. That's where I have them installed. About 1 to 2 inches, you're getting 0 rain in your car if it's raining. And believe it or not, bugs don't get in here that much with those rain guards. I do have window covers on, as you can see, and sometimes I pull the corners back right here a little bit just to get some ventilation through maybe up here. And I do crack these windows too. I do crack the windows underneath these covers because it's really important to have ventilation. But these window covers are around the whole van. But I do keep my windows cracked. So if you're van camping, you're going to need to make sure that you do that and have your windows cracked and some good ventilation, because I mean, we breathe out air, it's moisture, and you need to get that out of the car and get air moving. So that's super important. Another important thing that we need when we're van camping is lights. Now, and again, everything is USB powered, and I want to go back to the fan for 1 minute, please. So this has a little charger, charges here on my Jackery. This thing lasts, I think, 4, 6, and 8 hours depending on what setting. So low, medium, and high. Low would be the highest number of hours that it would run, obviously, and 4 would be the lowest on the highest setting. So I just want to make sure we covered that. So that's obviously USB powered. And my diamond light. All right, these are expensive. It was a gift to us, but you can get any kind of light, that suits your fancy. This one has also a power bank in it, so when you charge the light, it charges the power bank. So if you're hiking and you're sleeping out in the wilderness and you need to charge your phone, you can charge it right in the back of here. So this light here also has different settings, and it powers up and it powers down. It's like a beacon too, so that's kind of cool. Anyhow, little pricey, but again, it was a gift. But I really do love this light. So do your research on all the things that you buy and make sure you get things that suit your fancy and are in your price range and that are exactly what you need for your camping experience. So these are the same type of a deal. You hold it a couple times and it becomes a beacon, and it has a couple different settings. There we go. So anyhow, they go small, so you can put them in a backpack. You can also hang this one as well. Again, USB charged. This is the one I actually use up in the front of the car for my granddaughter when she's here, because that works well. All right, for all you foodies out there, I think I'm crazy or whatnot, but this is a blend jet. This little blender here, this is awesome. I just took it apart so my little light is flashing here. But this is a USB powered blender, and I use it to make smoothies with yogurt and berries and whey powder. I'm not a big foodie, but sometimes it's really nice to just wake up and whip some yogurt in here, maybe some almond butter, a little bit of almond milk, and just make a quick smoothie or something. But anyhow, this has been a great little add-on to my kitchen, and this again is USB powered. So this is called a blend jet, and it really does work good. I would also recommend, if you do get one of these things and you use ice in it, that if you buy the store-bought ice that's more aerated on the inside, it's not like a solid piece of ice that you get out of your refrigerator, it crunches up a lot easier than the ice cubes from the fridge. That's just a little bit of free advice right there. Anyhow, so that is another USB charged item that I have here. And vacuum. It's called This Works vacuum, and it does work. But I'm going to tell you this. It's nothing like your home vacuum. The suction isn't going to be like the most outstanding thing you've ever used in your life, but it does work, and it does get sand out, hair. It has like a little attachments, a little hose, and a little brush thing on it to get hair out of your carpet and whatnot. But I love it because I like a clean van. I just needed something to do the trick when I was on the road. So it has a really long cord. So this I would just plug into my car to use. I wouldn't even plug it in the Jackery. I don't even think I've ever plugged it in the Jackery. But anyhow, it works. It works great. And again, just something that I bring on my trips. Another thing I use on my van camping adventure trips is this water pump. So this water pump sits on a 3 or 5 gallon jug, and the silicone tube goes right down to the bottom of the jug, and it's USB powered, and it does hold a charge. So you charge it up on your Jackery here or at home before you even leave. Put it all together here, stick it on your bottle. I had this in the house using it, so I don't want to actually take it apart right now. Although I will show you that when you want to pack it away for a season, you dry everything out really well. So this is the tube that the water comes out, and this is the silicone. This comes off of here. You'd want to make sure that you dry those things out completely before you pack them away. Push of a button, turns on the pump, and water pumps out. This holds a charge, and it does not have to be recharged very often at all. I mean, obviously we're not sitting here with this thing on and filling a bathtub, right? We're only filling water bottles or whatever. So this holds a charge for a long time. You're using it for a few seconds. This was a really great investment, and I've used this on every one of my trips, and I absolutely love it. So a fun thing that I have are these fairy lights, which are so cool. They're plugged into my Jackery right now. This doesn't hold a charge, so if you want to use it, you have to keep it plugged in. Anyhow, this is, I believe, 66 feet of, they're called fairy lights. They're the best little things. There's little tiny lights on the copper wire. I'm going to turn them on, and they have a bunch of different settings. Can you see that? I'm going to try to put it on where it's dark. You can flash back and forth. They have many, many different settings. So they're kind of fun. You can get these in all different colors, all different types. I chose the soft light. So these, I'm going to have to cycle through, guys. Sorry. There we go. These are also powered USB. And the neat thing about these is you can hang them around the inside of your van. I've done a video on this before, but I'm going to show you right now while we're here. So these are those little tabs that you get off of like Half and Half or Heavy Whipping Cream, or you know, those paper cartons that you have to pull the tab out. These tabs fit right up in your molding here, and they go right up next to the roof, and you can put as many as you need all around your van, and they hold the wires up wonderfully. I'm gonna just do a little demonstration. So basically, they basically just hold your wire up. So it's a no-build, cost efficient. way to string these lights up without damaging your car or like putting any kind of Velcro or anything on your car, like Velcro hooks or whatever. So they're just the little tabs. See that? And they really work good. They really work good. Then you can just stick them in and pull them out when you're done and you're all set to go. So I keep these with my fairy lights. Let's talk. Let's be real. This guy. So I bought this from a thrift store. It was brand new. Probably paid $7 for it or something. But you fill these little things with water, and they have their, again, this is just power, so this doesn't hold a charge. It has to be continually hooked up if you want to use it. It has 3 lights on, 3 fan settings, but here's the thing. I think the first time I used it, I had ice water, really, really cold water, and it, on the highest setting, it did blow out cool air. And that was great. And as long as I had ice cold water, it was great. But when I had just regular room temperature type water, it really didn't do anything. It really was just like another fan. Well, I already have 2 fans. So I tried it for the rest of the summer, but I can honestly say I probably won't bring this next year. It's kind of something I thought I could use. I was really excited about it, but I think I'm just going to have to give it a thumbs down, guys. Just a thumbs down. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful to you. And if it was, please leave a comment and let me know what was helpful to you. If you have a question, post that too. I'd be glad to answer it if I know the answer. And if I don't, I'll try to find it with you because we can work together at that. Everything I learn, I like to share with you, and in turn, you can share with your friends. Hey, if you haven't already, join my wagon train. Subscribe to my channel. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell. That would be awesome so you don't miss any videos. So there you have it. You guys have a great night, and I'll catch you later. Until next time.